This video will show you how to do video calling using Facebook Messenger. First thing we'll do is check to see if Facebook Messenger is already installed. So you can go to your list of applications and then scroll down till you get to the M's. And you notice I have 3 message type applications. I believe this one is for Google. This is the built-in one for the cell phone to send text messages. And then this one over here with the sideways Z or the italic N is Facebook Messenger. So check to see if you have a application that looks like this. If not, you will need to go to whatever application you use to install apps on your phone. In my case, it's the Google Play Store. You can go into that and then search for Facebook Messenger. And it'll pop up an app that has that type of icon. If it's not already installed, you'll have an install button here. Click on that. It'll probably come up and ask you for some permissions, like to access your audio, your camera, your contacts, and maybe your phone status. That's all okay. And then whether you should have the application installed, so we'll go ahead and run it. We'll scroll down here again to the M's. Oops, and click on Messenger. It pops this up. Let me get rid of this. This is from a test call I had. This Messenger will actually let you do text chats similar to how the regular SMS phone chats work, only it goes to people that are on Facebook. You can also do audio calls or video calls. So on this screen, it's showing me the list of people I've previously chatted with. When you want to start a new chat, what you can do is go to the search bar here and type in the name, and it'll look through your friends list. I believe they have to be, or you have to be a friend of this person to be able to do a video call. So in this case, I'll pick my test account here. And it says we're not connected, so we're not in the middle of a chat at this point. You can do a voice call by clicking on this icon, a video call by clicking on this icon, or you can click down here to send a text message. So we're going to do a video call. So let me first switch to screen here. On the right, I've got a web-based interface to Facebook Messenger, and I'll be able to call back and forth between it. So let's click on the video camera here to start a video call. And I've got a little pop-up box that wants me to accept the video call. And there it goes. Let me mute my audio here so I don't get an echo. What you're seeing here on this side, this top thing is just a notification that popped on. It'll go away. On the smaller window here, that's showing the video that I'm sending to the other person. The bottom one here is showing the video I'm receiving. So this one is my computer video right here, this small one. And then the other one up on top here, the vertical one, that's showing the video that I'm actually sending to that side. So you can use it to make sure your head's lined up right, and there's nothing like this one. I would probably want to remove or move around so it's not pointing at the light and have the fan moving, since that's kind of annoying. You notice it's also showing up here, this little icon is indicating that my audio is being muted. So I can hear the other side, they just won't be able to hear me. Some things you can do from this page, if you click on this area here where it's blank, it'll pop up some buttons you can use. This round button will take a screen capture of the local and remote side video or part of it. You can save that on your phone, you can delete it, or you can send it to somebody if you wanted to share it with people. I will go ahead and delete it. These other buttons on the bottom control your audio and video. Oops. It goes away automatically after a little while. If I click on this button, you'll notice that now I'm not sending my video over to the other side of the call. So if you have to, get up and take a bathroom break or something like that, and you don't want your empty chair showing up, if you're on a multi-person call, that's a way you can hide that. And you notice also to indicate that my video window went away. If I click on that again to disable it, now my video window comes back and I'm again sending video to the far side. You already saw me use this button over here to mute the audio. What this button will do is it'll switch cameras. If you're using a cell phone, for example, it's got a camera on the front and the back. So if I click that, Now it's showing out the front camera on my cell phone, which is pointed at my desk. Maybe if you're somewhere and want to share the landscape or want to show somebody an object, you can switch to that camera and use it. Obviously, you just click on the button again to switch back. You can also drag this little window up to expand it. It gives you an option here to add additional people. If you wanted to make this a 4- or 5-way call, you can just click on additional friends here or search for them, and it will add them to it. Click on the X here to get rid of that. You can also share your screen. If you wanted to show someone an application on your cell phone and get some help with it or something, you could maybe do that. This speaker thing will just change the audio device that is being used. In my case, I only have the speaker on my cell phone. If you had it paired to a Bluetooth headset or maybe to your car, you could select that here. And if you just click back up here, those additional buttons will go away. Now, if you accidentally hit something like I'll hit my home key here to go back to or outside the Messenger application, you'll notice the video is still going on up here. That doesn't exit the call, it's still going. If I run an application like the Solitaire application, it's still running that at the same time the video is going. The other guy on the other side of the screen is not seeing that video, but it's there. If I want to get back to the video conference, I can just click on it once and it'll expand it to fill up the full screen side to side. And then if you click on it when it's that size again, it'll expand it back to taking up the entire screen. If you do want to get out of the call, the way you do that is click on this red hang up icon. That'll disconnect your call, and it always comes up with this thing to rate the quality of your call. And it's got some options, if the audio didn't work or the video was choppy or things like that, you can rate it, or just click on not now and it goes away. And now I'm back to that application. Let me get out of it here and exit out of Solitaire. So that was going from the cell phone to the PC. Let's see what an incoming call looks like. So now I'm going to go over to my, I've got another window kind of in the background here you're not seeing, but I can hit a call again button. It will call the phone. You see over here a pop-up comes up to answer or decline. If I click on answer, again it picks up the call. Let me mute the audio from the phone there. And again, we're into a video conference. So that's kind of the way you get in and out of this stuff and are able to use it. There are some more features in this. For example, you can do a text chat. So if I go to my PC side and type in some text, that will come up over here, although I guess it's not showing it in the video. What it did is and I don't like this feature at all, it's kind of annoying, but it popped up this little icon over here that has the picture of the person from Facebook, and it shows I've got one pending message from them. If you click on that, it'll go into Facebook Messenger, and now I'm seeing the text chat back here. So there's the message that was sent. I can click on this and send a message back, and you can communicate via text. It'll let you send pictures or an audio message as well. This could be handy if you're on a video call and you want to send somebody a web address or something. You can paste it into here, and they can just see it pop up as text. Some people also will just do text messaging using Facebook, so not running the video call at all. Let me get out of the video call here. So I'll click on it twice again and hang up. So the video call is ended, but we can still go here and see the text call and type in stuff here, back and forth to send and receive text if you wanted to. So let me go ahead and get out of this. As far as there's some other features here that probably aren't all that useful, but I'll show what they are. Let me start another call here. These affect your video. Oh, let me show you one thing real quick. Oh, okay, wait, let me get back into this, mute my audio, and then if I go, this is flipping around a bunch, but if I go back into this text chat, if you want to get rid of this little head, you actually have to drag it down and you'll see an X icon pops up and then let go on it. And now that chat thing goes away. So it's kind of annoying to have that little floating head over there. And if you have multiple people trying to chat with you at the same time, it'll pop up multiple heads. It kind of takes up your desktop or your screen there. These are some video effects you can do, probably more useful for teenagers and stuff. But if you click on your video up here, you'll see there's this stuff pops up at the bottom. You can do effects, backgrounds, and filters. What effects will do is you can click on that and it'll change the video you're sending. So you can do something like that, or, I don't know, probably change it to having a football helmet on. Oh, skydiving. So I'm not sure what the point of this is, but if you ever see people doing that, that's where they're getting it from. To shut those effects off, you go back to the left and click on this icon. Backgrounds might be a little more interesting. You can click on that. It'll put a background behind you, and you notice it's not doing that great of a job on my head, but it's trying to filter out what's in the background versus me in the foreground or some of these other pictures. Again, you can go to the X icon here and stop that. Whoops. One more is the filters. That sets kind of different lighting conditions. If you notice the video I'm sending out there, now it's a little brighter, now it's a little more orange. So depending on what kind of lighting you've got, if it's fluorescent lighting or some other type, you can use that to kind of change it, make yourself look better. Again, probably not a super big deal. Just wanted to show where those things were at. So anyhow, that's kind of a quick introduction to video messaging or video calling, I guess, using Facebook Messenger. Let me know if you have any questions or problems.